the Vienna Open. What's up, everyone? Glad to have you in here. Let me get the scoreboard up. Both players are currently warming up. It is Sinner who's going to be serving first. Excited to be commentating this one. It's actually a rematch of a match that they played in Vienna 2 years ago. Tiafoe won that in a big comeback. Sinner was up a set and 3-0. He had break points to go up a double break. He was serving at 6-3, 5-3 in that match, serving for the match. Tiafoe really used the crowd, helped himself get back into the match. There was actually a bit of drama and spice involved in that as well. It's a kind of a complicated situation. But yeah. Max, Anthony, we can't hear you. Can you guys hear me? Oh, is my mic not working? Let me get that. Let me get that figured out. Let me get that all figured out. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if the audio is working. Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me. Okay, good. Cool. So I was basically saying that these two guys actually played 2 years ago here in Vienna. This is a rematch. The last time that they played, it was actually a big comeback for Tiafoe. He ended up winning in 3 sets, but Sinner was serving for the match at 6-3, 5-3 in the last game of the match there, and also he was up a set in 3-0. He had break points to go up a double break. It was a big comeback from Tiafoe, really using the crowd. There's a bit of drama in that match, but I'll get to that a bit later as well. But it's currently tied 1-1 in their head-to-head. They haven't played since they played that match in Vienna. Well, 2-1 for Sinner if you include the next-gen finals, which I generally just tend to not want to include in the head-to-head, but 2-1 including next-gen finals. But yeah, it should be a fun match between two talented players. And yeah, I'm excited to get this going. But it kind of tells the gap that players can play the next gen finals because Jannik Sinner is decently younger than Francis Tiafoe. Tiafoe's 25. He's turning 26 in January. Sinner just turned 22. So there's a bit of an age difference between the two players. All right, Sinner here to serve first. Excited to get this underway. All right, Sinner here serving at 15 love. Let me get the scoreboard. How it should be as well. What do you love for Sinner? Yeah, Runa just took out Echeverry in a very close match, third set tiebreaker. So there you go. Holger Rune into the semifinals there. In Basel, other players in the semifinals, Hurkacz, Humbert, and FA will be fighting for a semifinal spot as well. I'm trying to get the scoreboard here. Get it all figured out. Scoreboard should be loading up. 40 love. Hopefully that's showing. Hope that will start to show. It's loading up. Quick service game here for center, 40 love. All right, center gets the first game, 1-0. There we go. Scoreboard has shown up on screen. Hopefully that sticks around. All right, let's see who we got all here joining in. Hey, what's up, Ashley? Hey, what's up, Max? What's up, Enema Lady? Good to have you in here. Mike. What's up, Lexi? Good to have you in here as well. What's up, Joe? What's up, everyone? What's up? By the way, Rublev just took out the winner of this match. We'll play Rublev in the semifinals. And on the other side, it is Medvedev taking on Tsitsipas, which is one of my personal favorite rivalries of any rivalry. Not just because of the obvious drama that comes along with it, but it's really gotten interesting. Their ATP Finals match last year was one of my favorite matches of the year. Tsitsipas has figured out how to play Medvedev better, but Medvedev is a much better player this year, and Tsitsipas has gone down in level this year. So it's expected that it could be a straight sets match for Medvedev, but I see the scoreboard has disappeared again. Let me get that fixed up. Let me get the scoreboard. Sorry about that. Get the scoreboard on here. It's currently 1-0 for Sinner. Tiafoe serving at 15-all. Hey, sorry guys, back here for the call. I disappeared for a second. That was technology on my end getting away from me. I'm back here for the call. Sinner with a small chance here. Backhand. That goes out. Big let's go from Tiafoe. He's going to get the crowd involved again. Listen, Sinner is going to be looking for big revenge in this match. Like I said, 2 years ago they played, and Sinner actually wasn't happy with some of the antics that Tiafoe was pulling. Tiafoe always likes to get the crowd involved. Very flashy player. A lot of really unassuming. Both of these guys are pretty unassuming, but very talented, great shot makers. Can hit shots that you really wouldn't expect either of them to be able to hit, but very, very talented couple players. They haven't played since that match. But, yeah, in that match, Sinner just said that Tiafoe, he didn't feel respect from Tiafoe's side, which is a little bit interesting because they are considered to be friends, or were before that match. They were doubles partners as well. Backhand to the forehand of Tiafoe, forehand Sinner to the backhand of Tiafoe, backhand Sinner to the forehand of Tiafoe, forehand Sinner, big into the backhand of Tiafoe, backhand Sinner, backhand slice Tiafoe, forehand from Sinner into the forehand of Tiafoe, forehand Sinner, the backhand slice of Tiafoe. It's in the net. It's a break point for Sinner. I'll say this, Sinner should win this match. I expect Sinner to win this in straight sets. Tiafoe was playing really well from around the U.S. Open last year to Stuttgart this year. He's actually won a couple of titles this year. One of those was in Stuttgart on grass courts. The other one was in clay courts in Houston. Somehow it's actually on hard courts where he hasn't won a title this year. But ever since around Stuttgart, ever since starting from around Wimbledon, he really has not been playing that well. He's even looked a little bit mentally not really locked in that much to me. Serve goes just out from Tiafoe. And Sinner is in great form, coming off a great tournament in Beijing, Masters in Canada. He's feeling some momentum. It's a double fault from Tiafoe, 2-0 for Sinner. Like I said, Sinner did get the early lead in their previous match in Vienna, but this is a good start. Yeah, so I'm expecting that Sinner should win. I mean, Sinner really does pretty much everything better than Tiafoe, to be honest. And particularly on the backhand side, Sinner's backhand is one of the best in the world. Tiafoe can really struggle on the backhand side. Tiafoe has a great forehand, very strange forehand, kind of a semi-Western grip on it, where he starts really low, goes up high, very heavy on the forehand side, much flatter on the backhand. Very interesting kind of forehand, but it's turned into a bit of a weapon. I mean, his forehand, at his best, Tiafoe has a really great forehand, so that's something I would say. Sorry, guys, did I get frozen up? Can you guys still hear me? I see that I've gotten frozen up on stream, Lexi. I appreciate it. I'm getting problems here. If the technology problems continue, I'll have to move something, find something better here. Can you guys hear me? Is the audio coming in clearly? Let me know if the audio is coming in clearly. That's kind of the big thing right now. 30 love here for Jannik. It's so terrifying to see someone speak, but freezing picture. I'm frozen. Maynor. Yeah. No, hopefully this starts working okay. My Anthony's back. I appreciate more work. Can you guys see me? Am I coming in clearly? I gotta check in. I'm currently trying to see if the stream was working okay. I see that I'm still frozen a little bit. The scoreboard's not showing. Okay. Audio's good. Okay. The scoreboard's not showing. Okay. I'll try to get the scoreboard on here as well. Back in Sinner. Okay, so what I'm going to do, it's currently Sinner in the lead. It's 2-0, 30-15 for Sinner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out of stream for a second, and then hopefully I'll start showing up better as well as the scoreboard. And then if that doesn't work, then I'm going to move locations quickly, and I'll try to keep the scoreboard up on the screen. And then hopefully that makes it so the stream is better. But stick around. We'll try to figure this out to get it good. It's good that you guys can hear me. It's good the audio is coming in clearly. For now, it can be like a podcast, a bit of like a podcast, hopefully. But yeah, apologies for that. Serve from Sinner goes out. Second serve. I'll do that right after this game. Right now it's Sinner 2-0, 40-15 up. Quick start for Sinner. Backhand to the backhand of Sinner. Backhand Tiafoe for a pass. That goes out. Sinner quickly to his chair at 3-0. All right, guys, I'm going to put the scoreboard on screen, and then I'll head out for a second. Hopefully that improves the quality of everything. We'll try to figure this out. But Sinner with a quick start, 3-0. Sinner's had two of his best serving performances, by the way, in the last two matches. He served over 80%. He's never served over 80% in his entire career, and then he has in his last two matches. So that kind of shows you where Sinner's level is at. Like I said, if he wins this match, he'll play Rublev in the next round. I think Sinner would prefer that to playing Zverev, who Rublev beat. All right, let me get the scoreboard up. All right, is that scoreboard showing up now? Yeah, Inamo lady, we'll try a few things here. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. We'll try a couple of things. See if something works. All right, I see that scoreboard showing up. That's good. Let me see if I'm showing up fine. All right, can you guys see me now? Am I kind of showing up now? Okay, I see I'm showing up a little bit better, which is good. Hopefully this kind of sticks around for now. All right, it's a serve here from Tiafoe into the backhand of Sinner, backhand Tiafoe to the backhand of Sinner, forehand Tiafoe to the forehand of Sinner. That goes wide, 30 love for Tiafoe. Tiafoe's got to serve well. Tiafoe's got to serve well here. Sinner is an elite returner. That's why even serve, he was still able to be one of the best players in the world because his return was just so good. And listen, Tiafoe's going to do the same thing. Tiafoe's going to do the Tiafoe thing. He's going to get the crowd involved. Sinner's got to learn from their last match and kind of not let the antics or anything get too ahead of it. Serve, Tiafoe. That goes wide, 30 all. Mainor, we can see. All right, appreciate Mainor. Appreciate that. Sophie, I can see and hear good. Hello, everyone. Okay, good. All right, Tiafoe holds 3-1 here for Jannik. 3-1 here for Jannik. And you might be asking, what exactly happened the last time that these two guys played? Why is there such... It wasn't anything super momentous. It wasn't like there was a fight on court. Like I said, these two really, in some ways, were friends. They were doubles partners in 2020 in a challenger tournament in Indian Wells. I mean, they have been friends. A couple weeks before their match in Vienna, they actually did a quiz video together for the Antwerp tournament on the ATP Tour, kind of a funny quiz video. Like, these two are guys who can laugh with each other. They were friends, at least up to that point. Unclear now. But Sinner just said he was a fan of Tiafoe's game. He likes Tiafoe, but he felt like Tiafoe just went a little bit too far. Tiafoe did a couple things. He laid on the court for a period of time between points. He wasn't called on kind of a time violation or anything. He did that a few times. Was taking a lot of time. At one point, there's a video kind of going around now where at 6-3, 5-3, 15 love for Sinner, Tiafoe yelled out before Sinner was to serve. It didn't seem like that would make any kind of difference because Sinner looked like he was about to win the match. He wasn't called for hindrance or anything like that. At that point, it just seemed like they were just kind of having fun, whatever. But it is what it is. And there were just a couple things like that where it just seemed that, I guess, Sinner thought that the antics took it a little bit too far and he was just playing a little bit too much to the crowd, not paying too much respect to Sinner. It is what it is. That's what Sinner said after his press conference. I'm sure also he wasn't happy that he lost, but he was probably not too happy with Tiafoe either. But yeah, Sinner will be looking for revenge if he wants to get it here 2 years later. Same tournament. They haven't played since that match. But that's kind of what it was. There's another moment where Tiafoe hit a between-the-leg shot half volley. Managed to do that, then a reaction volley winner. But the reaction volley went right into Sinner. And it hit Sinner, and Sinner kind of kneeled over like it hurt him. But Tiafoe was kind of taking the praise from the crowd because he just played an amazing point, even though Sinner was kind of hobbled over, but he didn't apologize or anything. Which it was a few things like that. Sinner looked back at Tiafoe. I think there were a couple things like that where I think Sinner felt like he was paying more attention to the crowd than to the match and to center. But I mean, to be honest, those are the kind of things you can't let your mental get too. You have to just focus on your side and still find a way, which center is actually quite good at. I remember against Kyrgios in Miami, he was very good at it. But again, that match was just center thought was a bit much. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of the story of that match. In general, to that point, these two were friends, though. But there is that little bit of spice. A little bit of a spice, you can say. Tiafoe with the forehand outs, 4-1 for 4-1 for Sinner. Manor scoreboard gone. There you go. Yeah, I'll have to see about it if I can figure out a better way with it. Anthony's team Jannik spoiler. I mean, yeah, everybody knows I'm kind of the Sinner guy, but I'm not gonna sit here and be saying like rooting for Sinner all the way. I'm not saying that it's gonna be like that, but yeah, I can't quite deny it, can I? It's different when a player starts pushing the rules. Yeah, exactly, with like yells and hindrance. That's the thing. You can play to the crowd, but yeah, it gets tough when you start pushing the rules. Exactly. And have you used the Tennis Live website of the live score? Yes, I have, but it's kind of gone out as well. Let me try that one more time to see if that works out. Anthony, why are you and the scoreboard at odds? I don't know. It's a scoreboard. The scoreboard started the beef. I wasn't a part of it. The scoreboard started the beef. The scoreboard and Anthony have beef like Medi and Steph. LOL. There you go. I mean, people know from the first streams that I did that it was I was having trouble getting the scoreboards to align with my commentating. But yeah, it seems to have continued. But yeah, apologies for that. The score is just not really working. Hopefully you can see that. New Tennis Live. Anthony is a Sinner simp. Should I say simper? I mean, it's whatever. 4-1 here for Sinner. Tiafoe forehand in the net. Sinner's just played better than Tiafoe recently. So I'm not. I mean, listen, Tiafoe, he's done well to get to the quarters, but both of his first opponents, he's gotten a little bit lucky. His first opponent, Dan Evans, was completely outplaying up a double break in the first set, but he just got injured, which is quite unfortunate for Evans. And then yeah, he played Monfils in his next match, and Tiafoe played well, but Monfils just was completely out of gas by the end of the second set and looked a little bit injured as well. So Tiafoe played against two injured opponents in his first couple rounds. He did make it here fair and square though, and Tiafoe is a talent. He broke into the top 10 this year, playing really amazing tennis. So I don't know. The quarterfinals is what the quarterfinals is. 30-all. Manor Tiafoe sucks. He does recently. He hasn't. I think before coming into this event, he was on a 5-match losing streak. He hasn't lost. He's been losing to guys he should not be losing to. I have a full record of it, which I can kind of pull up. Tiafoe serves, Sinner backhand. That goes out. 40-30 for Big Foe. But yeah, let me pull that up actually. So Tiafoe, what has Tiafoe's kind of season been like recently? So he broke into the top 10 by winning Stuttgart. It was in that Stuttgart final, a chaotic match against Struff. But I'll give you a list of the opponents that he's kind of been losing to. Okay, here we go. So, by the way, 4-2 Tiafoe holds. But this has been what Tiafoe has been kind of All right, sorry guys. Here I am back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is if I go out like that one more time, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think it is the connection on my end. If I go out one more time, then I'm going to find a new location to kind of film, and hopefully it goes more smooth from there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes for one more time. If it happens one more time, then I'll try to keep the scoreboard on stream, and then I'll come back in a new location, which is hopefully clearer. But yeah, I'm back for now. The scoreboard, yeah. The scoreboard is an issue as well. It's 4-2 right now. Jannik center serving. It's 30-all. Center kick serve. Backhand Tiafoe into the forehand of center. Forehand Tiafoe to the forehand of center. It's in the net. 30-40. Mike, you're back. Yeah, I appreciate Anthony come back. Thanks, Max. Thank you, Max. Anthony in the void. Hashtag bring back Anthony. There you go. Anthony, where you go? I was stuck in the void. All right. Video and audio back, no scoreboard. It's 30-40. I'll have to try to figure that out. Serve down the tee is too good from center. Deuce. Too good from center. Deuce. I've got a stat for you, by the way. Tiafoe, on the year, he's 38% for converting break points. That's outside of like top 100 win percentage for break points on the year. That's abysmal. For winning break points this year, 38% of break points converted, which is not good. You want to be at least over 50. And center has been really good at saving break points, so Tiafoe will have a tough time breaking, I think, even if he gets some chances. Because Tiafoe's not been clutch in that department recently. Yeah, the scoreboard's not showing. It's break point for Tiafoe at 4-2. Mike, forget the scoreboard. We just want you, Anthony. I appreciate it. I want to get the scoreboard up somehow, though. All right, sorry about that, guys. I disappeared once again. I think it's the connection for this on my end because the pages that I'm streaming through, the tabs that I'm streaming through keep refreshing. So I think it's the Wi-Fi. What I'm going to do is I'm going to center holds for 5-2. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to I'm going to try to switch positions, try to switch locations, and hopefully the Wi-Fi improves. So stick around with me. Stick around. I'm still going to try to figure this out, but it's just the connection on my end. Let me see if I can get the scoreboard up while I am gone. I'll try to get the scoreboard back while I'm gone. Hopefully for the second set, we can have a smoother live stream. That's my hope. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Hello, guys. Can you guys hear me now? Am I coming through now? I've tried to join in through a new device. Sorry about that, guys. On my end, sorry that the scoreboard disappeared. So there was different technical difficulties and camera issues and other issues on my end. Hopefully it's looking better now, looking crisper. Let me know. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. For now, this is working better on my end. I'm actually using a different device. So hopefully this should be working better. Yeah, it's 40 love here for Sinner. The first set, 40 love 0-1. Tiafoe leading. Sinner took the first set 6-3. Exact same scoreline in the first set as the last time that they played in Vienna. Mike, everything looks good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had to put the scoreboard up. Everything on my end kept crashing. Like the tabs kept refreshing. So that's kind of what happened. And I wasn't able to figure it out, but hopefully things are better now. Everything looks good. Marina, so glad you are back. Okay, cool. It's 1-1 here, 6-3, 1-1. Don't pay attention to the weird stuff in the background. I found a weird room in my house to try to film this. But yeah, hopefully this is working. Hopefully it's working okay. I appreciate everybody who stuck around as well. Hopefully you guys saw the message that I put in the chat. Yeah, here we go. Forehand from Sinner into the it's a lob behind Tiafoe. Tiafoe runs back with a forehand that goes long. Love 15. Love 15. I appreciate Matt in the chat as well. Thank you, Matt, for keeping the coverage going, chatting up. Appreciate you being here as well. Just love 15 here for Sinner. 1-1, love 15. Backhand Sinner into the backhand drop shot of Tiafoe. Backhand Sinner. That goes long. 15 all. That goes off. 15 all. Anthony gone to bed. Sean, yeah, sorry about that. I did go out for a bit. $15 all here. Sinner returning. Serve into the backhand of Sinner. Backhand Tiafoe to the backhand of Sinner. Forehand. Squash. Tiafoe. It's in the net. 15-30. I like that Sinner is a nice guy and Rude is polite. Yeah, they seem like very genuine, down-to-earth kind of guys, which is always great to see. They're two of my favorites. Yeah, Sinner seems very nice off the court, on the court, all of that. Who is the winner of this match? Play Rublev. The winner of this match plays Rublev in the semifinals. So that's what that is. Vienna semis. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what Sinner Rublev's record is. I feel like Rublev and Tiafoe have played each other before recently. Something about Rublev Tiafoe. Oh yeah, Tiafoe beat Rublev at the U.S. Open one year. I remember that. I heard Rublev Tiafoe. I remembered some epic match that they played in the past. Yeah, U.S. Open went 5 sets. I remember that. Tiafoe with an upset versus Rublev. More likely it's Sinner, but if it is Tiafoe actually leads Rublev 2-1 in their head-to-head. Both times that he's beaten him at the U.S. Open, including last year he beat him in straight sets. And then also, if it's Rublev Sinner, which seems by far the more likely, let me give you that. Sinner leads over Rublev 3-2. There you go. Forehand Tiafoe into the backhand of Sinner, backhand Tiafoe. Down the line to the forehand of Sinner, forehand Tiafoe. That's too good. 40-30. It's too good. 40-30.
Yeah, Anthony, I was chatting, but that was more Max. I'm actually watching Shevchenko Felix at the moment. Oh, nice. What's the score? Matt, you got to catch me up on the score there. Curious. I can't watch my homeboy. I'm afraid I'll jinx him. Well, I'm watching Sinner, so you can take a risk. By the way, I think that's familiar face in the crowd. I don't want to. That wasn't Jannik Noah. This is in Austria. I don't know why it would be. That looked face very familiar. It looked like Jannik Noah. It probably wasn't, but I don't know. He just showed up. I was like, he looks familiar. Forehand center, cross court to the forehand of Tiafoe. That goes out. Forehand center to the forehand of Tiafoe. Forehand center, the forehand of Tiafoe. Forehand center, big down the line, goes wide. Advance for Tiafoe. Game point. 3-2. Shevchenko up a break. That's interesting. Yeah, Felix having by far better form than he did before. So, but he's still not in the form that we saw him at this point in the season last year, obviously, where he won 16 matches in a row. I think 3 titles in a row. Which the craziest thing about that run was that Felix lost his first 8 ATP finals. And then he won 3 finals in a row, which is really crazy and shows you that, listen, these guys, they might lose over and over again, but once they finally cross the line, you don't know. Once they finally go over the line, they can really break through in a big way. Same happens with Sinner. Sinner couldn't get past the quarterfinal stage for a long time. This year, he's only making semifinals and finals, beating some top players, Medvedev and Alcaraz in the back. By the way, Tiafoe asking for the crowd. I'm glad Rublev won. Sinner often has trouble with Zverev. Yeah, I agree. Sinner, listen, it's funny because Sinner actually beats Zverev. First time I really became a big Sinner fan. 2020 Roland Garros, Sinner Zverev. I caught the end of like most of the third and fourth set, and the Sinner actually upset Zverev. Zverev coming off his U.S. Open run to get to the final, nearly won the U.S. Open. Zverev was like the 6th seed. Sinner won in 4 sets as a teenager. Then played a good match against Nadal, by the way, in the quarterfinals. But yeah, Sinner upsets Zverev, but then since then he hasn't been able to beat him. I think Zverev is 4-1 over Sinner, including a epic kind of tight 5-set match against him at the U.S. Open, where Sinner was cramping, but still Zverev got the win. So, yeah, I think Rublev is better for him. Like I said, Sinner is 3-2 over Rublev. Sinner destroyed Rublev, dismantled him. Some of the best tennis I've ever seen Sinner play, if not the best. It rivals the best performance I've seen from Sinner. Completely dismantled Rublev. Remember, in the very next Masters tournament after this, Rublev would get his first Masters. Sinner just took him apart like nothing in like an hour. 6-2, 6-4, playing incredible tennis. So that was strong from Sinner. Also, he was up on Rublev, but then he just kind of started cramping, retired against him in the round of 16. But before that, beat him in Monte Carlo in 3 sets where Rublev plays so well. He beat him there in 2022. Rublev won there in 2023, beat him in straight sets in Barcelona. So even on clay courts, Sinner's gotten the win. So yeah, Rublev is a much better opponent for Sinner than Zverev. Anthony, change background. Is that your pretty room? This is not my room. This is not my room. I quite like my room. I like a lot of stuff in my room. But listen, if this was my room, it'd be kind of dope. Pokemon poster? That's awesome. I don't know what's back there. This is not my room, though. This would be so weird. Also, it's a complete mess. This is, you know what this is? This is the room in the house where you're like nobody goes there because it might be haunted, or like there might be some weird stuff going on. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody ever goes here. So that's where I am right now. But the connection is better. So that's what I'm excited about. 15 love. That's why I'm excited. Pokemon poster. I don't know what's back there. I just had to find a room where it works. 15 love. 1-2. Backhand to the backhand of Sinner on the stretch. Forehand Tiafoe. That's too good. 30 love. Even though it'd be fun, I'm hoping for Felix, even though it'd be fun to see two kids facing off in a semi. Shevchenko versus Rune, correct? Well, listen, Felix is pretty young too. I don't know. I don't know how much younger Shevchenko is than Felix, but I'd say that they're probably pretty similar in age. So I'd say it's a youngster either way, honestly. But I know what you mean. But Shevchenko, yeah. Shevchenko is only 4 months younger than Felix. So either way, it'll be two young guys facing off. Both guys born in 2000, which is my birth year as well, which I'm excited about. 30-15 here for Sinner at 1-2. Are you not recognized your own home? I might record at one point in my room, but this is not my room. No, I mean, this is like, we call it the playroom. It's like, there's a weird stuff in here. It's like weird toys and stuff. This is like toys that we used to play with when we were kids, which is awesome. But that's kind of what this is. People barely go here. 40-15. The ghost has ramped up the Wi-Fi. There you go. The ghost down here have ramped up the Wi-Fi. That's good. That's good. I can see Anthony pursuing in theater and drama if he went to a performing arts academy. I can see Anthony performing. I am an actor. I mentioned that on one of the last streams. Serve out wide for Tiafoe. It's in the net. 2-2. Sinner is 4 games away from taking this. But listen, Sinner was about, like, it looked all in the world like Sinner was going to win their last match in Vienna. He was up 6-3, 5-3, 15 love. He was almost up a double break in the second set. Tiafoe pulled out a miracle. So I wouldn't count Tiafoe out. Also, in general, Tiafoe is one of the more underrated competitors on the tour. He's always fighting. Like, he's scary sometimes. He just like won't give up, even if he won't win the match. There are a few examples of that. Laver Cup, the first year that Team World won Laver Cup against Tsitsipas, he saved like 5 or 6 match points, brought it home for Team World with some great shots too. Backhand to the backhand of Tiafoe, backhand Sinner to the backhand drop shot of Tiafoe. It's in the net. Love 15. Just the ins and outs of Tiafoe's game, the consistency, it's not really there. Seems like Felix has been around forever. Well, I can make this up, but really, I remember seeing an article where it said like the youngest player ever to win a challenger or challenger win. And I heard about Felix when he was like 15 or 16 years old. So literally, he's been on the challengers since he was like a kid. Like, this guy has been around a long time. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, Felix has been around a long, long time. It does feel like he should be older than he is, but he was born in this millennium. He's just 3 years older than Alcaraz, I think. Less, like 2.5. Backhand on the slide from Sinner, comes to net, forehand. Oh, he had the shot. Tiafoe stays there with the volley. Crowd like. But anyway, there you go. Tiafoe at 15 all. I think it's called storage room. Storage room. There you go. Both not sure what you're referring to, Edemo lady. Sorry. Both Monfils and Murray seem to be wearing out in the third set. Yeah. I mean, listen, both Murray's 36, Monfils is 37. They've been around a long time. I don't blame them, especially Monfils coming off of Stockholm. It's sad for Murray, though. He just ran out of gas against Echeverry. That looked like an exhausting match. Listen, 3 hours and 10 minutes on fast indoor hard courts. It's one thing to have 3 hours on. It's one thing to have 3 hours. 3 hours on clay, but on indoors. Forehand volley put away from Tiafoe. 3-2. Tiafoe gets it done. Runs back to the chair. There you go. Okay, I thought Felix was older. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like Chad was saying, Felix has been around a long time. Felix has been around a long time. Anthony auditioned to be in the musical Fame. I'm not. Well, what's the one song in there that's like so good? Like the last song in that musical is so fire. What is it? Like I want to live forever. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. That song is so fire. Wonder if Tiafoe can win the second set. He definitely can. I mean, he was down a set in Vienna and then came back. So Anthony went underwater for a second. There you go. Hopefully the audio is working well too. Pull up the stream as it is on YouTube to see if it's working well. Is it just called Fame? Yeah, that song's good. I think the singer who sang that died recently, but she has a couple of good hits. I don't like it when guys or like straight guys can't like appreciate songs like that are like sung by like female singers. It's like stupid. That's a hit. That song's awesome. I forgot the name of the singer, but she has that song. She has another good one too. I agree, Anthony. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Humber's 25. What? He looks 12. Yeah, I saw Matt, you were saying that earlier. And Humber's 25 looks like a kid. Yeah, you were saying he has like a baby face. He does. Yeah, that's crazy. He looks young. He looks young. He's so good though. I mean, listen, he's underrated. I've been saying that even before this year. The guy's underrated for like a young player. Like he's pretty young. He's about like Tsitsipas's age. Like he's in that kind of category. Yeah, Hugo Humbert is really good. He's got everything but the win percentage. He has everything but the wins. Felix breaks 3-3 for set. This match will probably carry into my Q&A on Twitter/X at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, nice. Yeah, everybody join in for the QualityShot Tennis Twitter at 8 p.m. Eastern time because Matt will be there killing it with a Q&A. Back in volley, by the way, Sinner, 2 solid, 30 love. Shevchenko looks younger than Rune. Shevchenko's definitely got a baby face, yeah. I would say that probably, yeah. And I thought you meant the other song, Out Here on My Own. I don't know which song I mean, but one of those songs is actually like really good. Those are good songs. Forehand to the forehand of Tiafoe. That goes out. 40 love. Like, listen, I'm a guy who I like a lot of the classic rock stuff. I like Nirvana. I like Bob Dylan. I like the new alternative rock thing with Cage the Elephant and Queens of the Stone Age. Like, that's some of the songs that I listen to. But listen, if you can appreciate whatever song I'm talking about from Fame, that's like so good. Then you don't know music. 40 love. Yeah, those songs are good. She was so talented, Anthony. She got blacklisted when she filed a lawsuit for her own former record label not paying her royalties. Got it. Serve out wide. That's too good. 3-3 from Sinner. You straight because you like women. I'm straight because women hate me. We're not the same. Kidding, I'm not straight. There you go. You and David should sing a duet. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know if David would be down for that, honestly. It's unfortunate what goes on in the music industry and all kinds of industries. It's all kinds of screwed up. Come on, Sinner. Humbert wins today, was very forceful. Third set tiebreak, right? Come on, Sinner. Yeah, let's go Sinner. The second set goes into tiebreak. Yeah, I said it earlier. What I like about this matchup is that they're both very kind of unassuming, very talented players. Two of the most talented on tour, which I really enjoy. With their game, Sinner just kind of smacking the balls around, kind of a taller player. You wouldn't really think of him as one of the more elegant, kind of more talented players on tour, but he really is very skillful on the court. And Tiafoe plays a very weird game, kind of flat backhands, very weird stroke on the forehand, just very unassuming, not one of the taller guys around. You wouldn't think of him as this guy who can play very, very good or is very, very skillful, but he's a very skillful kind of player. So. $15 all carry 3-3. By the way, I'm hoping that the stream which is good. Sorry, guys. I think the audio went out for a second. Hopefully it's back now. Hopefully the audio is working okay. Trying to figure this out. Yeah, Humbert is very good. Humbert is now amazingly 50% win percentage in his career. Exactly. He's 99 and 99 in his career, which is kind of hilarious. He's 99 and 99 in his career. He should be better than that, though. I'm hoping that he can get more consistent. Because when he's at his best, he's quite good. He just needs to get the wins. By the way, 1540, Tiafoe with a bad unforced error. Barely hear English. Yeah, sorry for that. I think the audio went out a bit. If David sings the falsetto and you the bass, it might work out. I mean, literally, maybe. I'm not against it. I'll put my chips in and say I wouldn't be against singing on a stream. But I would wager that almost anybody else would not be for that. So I can't speak for anybody else. QB served 23 aces against Greek Sport, 947 overall 2023, 53 left for 1,000. That's crazy. I remember Isner had a few seasons serving 1,000, but barely anybody else ever has. That makes sense, though. He's played so much tennis. Like, not just how many matches he's played on the year, but so many of his matches have gone 3 sets, 7-6, 7-6, 7-6. Like, he's had so many chances to hit aces. So I hope that he does that, Maynor, because that is crazy from Hurkacz. I hope that he does get there. Break point here for Sinner. Kick serve to the backhand of Sinner. Backhand Tiafoe. It's in the net. 4-3, 6-3, 4-3. Listen, Sinner was up 6-3, 5-3 serving against the American the last time they played 2 years ago. So it's hard to say that this is going to end up the way that Sinner wants it to end up, but this is a good start. Forza, that's it. Let's go Sinner. Hey, Anthony in chat. Speak of the David. There you go. David, if you, I don't know how long you've been around, but Max and the chat are trying to get us to do a duet on stream, which that's just kind of what's happening. The chat is doing what the chat does, and that's kind of what's going on now. But yeah, Sinner up 6-3, 4-3. Good stuff so far from Jannik. Jannik is 51 and 14 on the season, by the way, which I just want to point out because that's ridiculous. I mean, listen, this is a guy who I think a lot of people some people stopped believing in Sinner, like around, I would say post Monte Carlo, before Wimbledon, like kind of that little stretch of the clay season, even the beginning of the grass season when he lost to Rusevori. Some people dropped out of the Sinner camp. And they were saying, listen, this is a guy who I'm not quite sure is going to be doing that well. I said it on stream multiple times. I'm not giving up on Sinner. So I'm happy that he's had this amazing of a season. I remember Anthony, absolute memories of 2021. Yeah, I never forgot that match. I remembered what Sinner said after that match too. So that one stayed in my memory. Tiafoe came at him from nowhere, absolutely terrifying. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Tiafoe is scary. That's literally what Medvedev said to him at the net. after Indian Wells. Like, that was scary, man. Like, Tiafoe saved like 9 match points in the second set. Medvedev managed to pull it out, but Tiafoe is he'll compete hard, and it's he's very unassuming, kind of like Sinner, but careless whisper. I mean, Nora, let's not start this. Sinner's injured almost as much as Raducanu last year, 2021. I guess you're Sinner was injured a lot throughout 2021. Actually, still a great win percentage. Actually, his win percentage was better than 2020 when he finished around 9 in the world. 2022, we finished at number 17 in the world, but still his win percentage was getting better. He just barely could play. And he was losing to so many top guys. So Sinner's 2022 season was about, like, I don't know. It was about the most, how could you say it? Forehand into the forehand of Tiafoe. That's a good pass from Tiafoe, 15-all. It's like, how'd you say it? The most backwards results to what Sinner's level actually was. Like, you would think Sinner had like a bad or a subpar season. He actually played great. He was just having too many close losses, and he just couldn't play enough. Sinner claps, by the way, to Tiafoe. Good shot before going to serve. 15-all. That's good serve. But yeah, Tiafoe's dangerous. Very talented guy. Won't give up. Vienna just put Casadic's song. I don't know what they're playing in between. At least it's not Don't Stop Believing by Journey. That song is overplayed. At least it's not Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Backhand. Sinner. Down the line. It's too good. 40-15. Yeah, those are two overplayed songs for sure. They go some weird. I just remember when Cod and I Joe was played while Swiatek went for an overhead in the middle of a point earlier in the season versus Pagula. That's one of the funniest moments ever. Got a low voice normally. Go 4-3. Serve to the backhand of Tiafoe, backhand the net Sinner. 4-3, 40-30. This is giving me kind of this is giving me flashbacks to that match from Sinner Tiafoe, because kind of traumatic flashbacks, because that was, as a Sinner fan, that was a tough loss to kind of swallow. And Sinner, I think, wouldn't win a single match for the rest of the season after that loss for 2021. So the Antwerp music was incredible. That was a fun tournament. Yeah, that ended up being a good tournament. Absolutely. Deuce. 4-3 and deuce. A chance here for Tiafoe to get back here. Bit of a chance for Tiafoe to get back here. Sinner serving. Serve. Sinner to the backhand of Tiafoe. Forehand. Sinner. Oh, he misses it. Okay. Loses it on the forehand. It's advantage to Tiafoe. Advantage here for Tiafoe. Break point. Serve. Center. Wide goes out. Serve. Center. Out wide. Backhand. Tiafoe. Forehand. Center. To the forehand. Tiafoe right at center. Center blocks it back, though. Smash. Center. Cross court. Tiafoe's there at the backhand side and backing aside. Deuce. Center survives. Hi, Anthony. Hope you'll fix that internet problem. Yeah, I will fix it. We'll figure out a way. I appreciate everybody who stuck through during that, though. And apologies again for the kind of technical difficulties earlier on the stream. Hopefully that doesn't become so much of a problem for future streams. This is working out well so far. Good night. Don't want to turn into a pumpkin. Good night. Eat him a lady. Could be a long deuce game. Yeah. Deuce. Serve. Out wide. Forehand. The American goes out. Ooh, Tiafoe, the big racket smash. the wide camera angle. So I've barely ever seen a racket travel so much space. He threw it all across the court. That was a hell of a jump bounce around. Wicked bounce up. He was lucky that he did it right across the court where nobody was. 6-3, 5-3 for Jannik. Jannik's looking for revenge, but to be fair, this is the exact position he was against Tiafoe 2 years ago. Nothing's done till it's done. Runa's win today was very sketchy. It wasn't convincing at all against Echeverry. Yeah, it was like a third set tiebreak. I didn't catch any of it, but very close. Who's he playing the next round? I think that's the winner of Felix and Shevchenko. That'll be interesting. Runa versus Felix, two guys that have not really been in great form. Be interesting. Backhand volley into the net. 6-3, 5-3, 15 left center. Still, this is the exact same position center led Tiafoe 2 years ago, but still a good sign for Sinner that he's got this lead. This was always expected. Sinner's in better form at the moment. Serve out wide, forehand swinging volley to the backhand of Sinner. Kind of stays low. Forehand volley from Tiafoe, 15 all. Felix scamming us, I swear. What's the score there? I don't know what the score is, Maynor. You remember to play good at the indoors. There you go. Yeah, they're going to play first set tiebreaker. What a troll. Yeah, I mean, listen, Felix is a guy that I think could play well on grass courts. He can play well on outdoor hard courts. He showed that Indian Wells this year versus Alcaraz. He played a good match. Just Alcaraz played out of his head. On clay courts, he played well against Djokovic in Rome last year against Rafa at French Open. But yeah, it seems like it's the indoors where he likes the most, which kind of makes sense with his game. But yeah. Absolutely brutal for Echeverry. I was gutted for him. Yeah, there you go. Back in volley. That's back in the side. Tiafoe, 30 all. That's actually a day match, so fatigue may play a role. Yeah, this is late at night. Listen, the way the scheduling has gone by, this is pretty late in the day. So yeah, these guys don't want these matches to go on very long. That's for sure. Serve down the tee, just stays in. Forehand from center to the backhand of Tiafoe. Forehand center to the forehand of Tiafoe. Cross court. Forehand center to the forehand of Tiafoe. Forehand center down the line. Backhand slice. Tiafoe to the volley of center. That forehand goes down and center gets to match point. Center gets to match point. By the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, even with the kind of difficulties earlier in the stream. Hope you appreciate everybody who stuck around. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. It's Sinner with the match point. Some good matches on tomorrow, by the way. Medvedev Tsitsipas is a match tomorrow. We're gonna have more coming. So it's a match point here for Sinner. Serve Tiafoe. It's in the net. Second serve. Kick serve to the backhand of Sinner. Backhand Tiafoe to the backhand of Sinner. Oh, it's in the net. Deuce. You just can't count out the big foe. Felix is struggling right now. Shevchenko played so well versus Fritz. Yeah, not surprised by tiebreaker, especially the speed of court. Yeah, good call. What's the gonna keep an eye on the score there. 2-2 in the 2-2 in the tiebreak. Anthony, this will be over shortly. Will you stay on? And with the FA match, I might stay on until the end of the first set. Because it's kind of interesting to see if Felix can pull out the first set breaker. But past that, I think I'll be out for the stream. But we'll have more. I think David, I think you're planning to do a stream tomorrow. I think we'll have more streams throughout the week. Medvedev Tsitsipas is on tomorrow. By the way, Tiafoe gets the hold with good volley. Backhand from center into the net. 5-4. Tiafoe saves one match point. Center is going to have to serve this out. Okay, I'm taking a screenshot in case. Maynor, don't jinx it. Do not jinx it, Maynor. 6-3, 5-3. I'm nervous enough for Jannik without any kind of jinx, because this is what we've seen repeats of history before. Novak, Roger at the U.S. Open. We've seen repeat comebacks before. I don't want to jinx here. Yeah, backhand the net from Sinner. All right, one more game to play here. Felix, by the way, up 4-2. Let's go, Felix. I'm rooting for Felix. I want Felix to get this back. 11:02 p.m. in Basel. Yeah, an hour from midnight. It's a forehand here from Sinner to the forehand of Tiafoe. That goes out. 30 love for Sinner. Sinner trying to serve this out. Non-team Shevchenko. Okay. Let's not feel it. Yeah, Felix is serving out, though, at 6-2, so it's not looking good for Shevchenko. Shevchenko's already had a great week, though. I mean, saving 2 match points to take out Fritz, who is a top 10 player, beating Wawrinka comfortably in a high-level fashion in straight sets. Shevchenko's shown himself up. But it was actually Shevchenko versus Sinner at, where was it, Monte Carlo, I think, where Shevchenko pushed Sinner to 3 sets, where he really impressed me. And he was, I mean, listen, people, I'd heard his name before, people talking about him from Challengers. Hey, what's up, MJ? Glad you joined in right at the end here, but pretty much over here. Backhand goes out. Sinner gets his revenge in Vienna. Sinner gets his revenge in Vienna, 6-3, 6-4. He goes to the net to shake hands. See what this handshake is like here. Pretty nice handshake between the 2 players. Sinner gets to Rublev in the semifinals of Vienna. Sinner claps up to the crowd. He's reached a lot of semifinals this year, Sinner. I don't know the exact number, but he's reached the semis of Wimbledon, of Indian Wells, Monte Carlo, Miami. He reached the semis of Canada, reached the semis of Beijing. I mean, there are probably more as well. He reached the semis of Montpellier. He won the title there. Semis of Rotterdam, made the final there. Listen, this is a guy who's made a lot of semis this season. See, didn't jinx Anthony. There you go, Maynor. Sinner looking so good this week. Hasn't dropped a set, right? I think so. I think that's right. I'll have to check it. I'll check it real quick. Sinner, yeah, no sets lost so far. 7-6, 7-5 versus Shelton. 6-2, 6-4 versus Stonigo. And 6-3, 6-4 versus Tiafoe. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Sinner's looking good. I mean, listen, Sinner's riding the momentum of Beijing. He won a couple matches, including against Baez, who's been playing well in Shanghai. He lost a tight match to Shelton. That's been his one event since Beijing. But listen, that's not that bad of a loss with how Shelton's playing. He got his revenge here. And listen, Sinner's on one. He's going to be dangerous in Paris in ATP finals too. Because Sinner's in good form. Congrats to Sinner. I'm not a jinxer, man. didn't mean to label you. There you go. Thank you, Anthony, for bringing us the Sinner Tiafoe battle. We'll stand off at least. No problem, Steven. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate you being in here as well. Please stay on with the Felix match, Anthony. I gotta go. I gotta head out, but I'll be keeping an eye on it anyway because that's pretty interesting. Felix versus Runa could be interesting. Good job handling technical problems. I appreciate it. S-One. Yeah, apologies for that again. Hopefully more smooth with the next streams. I appreciate everybody who stopped by though. 6-3, 6-4. Jannik Sinner gets the win over Francis Tiafoe in an hour and 20 minutes. Revenge from Vienna 2 years ago. Sinner continues off a really good season. Appreciate everybody who stopped by. we'll have more matches throughout the week. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It's been Anthony Hirsch for Quality Shot Tennis. And Jannik Sinner through to the semifinals, plays against Rublev. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Getch's revenge over Tiafoe.
All I Bye.